Tonight, we're going to be giving you a closer look at the solar-powered motion detection sensor light. So we have ours, you can see that gentle glow over there. We have ours posted on the side of our fence in this little walkway right here going from our gate to our backyard. And so when the light comes on, you can see that it stays at this low glow, and then when it detects, and as far as we can tell, it stays on like that all night long. And then when it detects motion, when you walk past, which we'll demonstrate walking past, or also sound, it will turn on to a brighter light. Right there. So we've got, as you can see, we've got ours posted pretty low. So as far as, you know, we have to walk pretty close to it. I think perhaps if it were higher, that it would pick up the motion a little bit more, but because it's about the same level as Jeff's head when he walks by, that's how it sets it off. Okay, so let's tell you some details about this. This is solar powered, so you don't have to plug it in anywhere. It's an easy mount. You mount with 2 screws. Hopefully while I'm talking it will turn off, and you can see the length that it stays on, and we'll show you other ways that you can activate it. So you just screw it in with 2 screws. That's it. The life on this is about 5 years. There we go. Now it's dim. It is waterproof, which is great because it's outdoors all the time. And now we're going to show you that it's actually sound sensitive. So if you reach a certain decibel level, it will activate. Woo! There you go. So this could be a problem for you if you have a dog in your backyard or a neighbor's dog. Let's say that there's a dog right over there. The dogs back behind us don't seem to set it off, and everything's quiet out here right now. But you may be looking at it being on all the time because of that. Okay, so it takes 8 hours of sunlight, and it does not need to be direct sunlight. It's okay if it's overcast, but you need you need 8 hours of sunlight on this. So we've just got this out in the open. There's nothing that is affecting that from seeing the sky. And then 8 hours, see if I'm staying really still back here. I'm close to it, but I'm not activating it. And you can tell that me talking and being this close, I'm not being loud enough to set it off. If I talked a little bit louder, woo! It likes loud noises like that. So dogs would probably set that off pretty easily. Okay, so 8 hours in the sun will give you a full night or a full 12 hours of this running. So you can hear noises from our house aren't affecting it. So yes. Anyway, all you need is 8 hours of it being outside, and this is LED. It holds a lot of energy, so this could stay on for 12 hours, which would get you through all the darkness of the night, which is pretty cool. Give you a closer look here. It's just super thin, and it's just white on the bottom, and you've got a solar panel on the top, so it really blends in nicely with our fence. There we go. Blends in nicely with our fence. There's a microphone on it. That right there, I think that's the microphone right there. And this is the motion. Oh my gosh, I'm doing a horrible job. This is the motion detection right here. So we'll go all the way around, and then I believe that that's the mic right there. There's also an on-off switch right here, and there's a tiny little key. It's basically like a pin that you put in there. So if you wanted to completely turn this off for some reason, you just put in that pin, and then no sound or motion will turn that on. Okay, so that's what it looks like. At least you had a minute there to see it as it dimmed. So it will dim relatively quickly. You get a good length of time, but you need to turn it. It needs to be on the on position to be working. So we had this out here, and when, you know, the sun went away, it did not come on by itself. We had to turn it on. So now when we turn it on, it's on now, but when the sun comes out in the morning, this will automatically turn off. And it should be completely off. And then it turns itself back on, which it would turn it on to that dim state as soon as the sun sets. So really, you don't need to do anything with this. You just mount it somewhere outside and it works. It's great for pathways. It's great for back decks. It's great for being next to doors as you're entering and exiting your house. Now where we have ours, okay, so we just have this little gated way. There's not a whole lot of light back here going back to our yard. So we just wanted to have a little motion detection light here that would just light this general area. So it's nice to have a little something back here, because there's no windows on the side of the house and no light coming outside of the house to light this area. And it does get a little bit dim, and all of the backyard lights are on the other side. So we could have mounted this on our house and drilled it into the stucco. You could really put it a lot of places. We put it straight through our fence, and it works pretty great. There's 2 screws at the top, which you're probably not going to be able to see, but it's just 2 screws that go through there. And it's a nice amount of light. It has really just gotten dark, so it's not pitch black outside. But you can see that it lights that general area. We have some more lights over there in the distance, but you get a good amount of light directly under it for sure, and then it lights that general area right there. So it's a great thing to have as a safety feature. If you're walking in the dark and you're not going to be able to see where you're going, it's so nice to have something that will automatically come on. And I do like that there's just that gentle glow, like it does a dim glow rather than going completely off. So you can always kind of see a marker in the distance, as you do need to get up pretty close to turn it on. And like I said, if this were higher, it might see my motion before I'm next to it. But we put ours pretty low, so really you have to walk right beside it to turn it on. But it works well. I'm pleased with it. I think that it's great for this little space that I have. If you're looking to light up a huge area, it's just not, you know, super bright to do that. But if you've got a walkway, or you're using this outside of like your back door, your garage door, your back deck, it's nice to have a little light there. And sometimes it's nice to have an automatic light that is not obnoxiously bright, because if you've got it anywhere next to a window, every time that turns on, it's going to bug you at night. So yeah, I'm really pleased with this one. Hopefully this closer look will give you a better idea of exactly what this light looks like and how it might work for you.